This rescue cat was born with a rare defect, and he's put it to incredibly good use. They noticed the cat when they were passing the rescue center, and he was adorable, but there was something unusual about him that caught their eye. Suddenly, they realized what it was, and they couldn't believe their eyes. To them, though, it only made him more appealing. In 2015, a little stray kitten with a very unusual defect was discovered wandering the San Francisco streets. Subsequently, his rescuers, the San Francisco Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, SFSPCA, called him Lobster. He was no more than 4 months old. Despite his deformity, Lobster behaved like a healthy and energetic kitten at first. However, the SFSPCA realized that there was something else wrong with him. Staff noticed that he'd stopped eating, pooping, and had terrible breathing, the group wrote on Imgur. The group went on to explain that this was worrying behavior in a kitten. As a result, they rushed Lobster in for medical examination and found something incredibly troubling. An X-ray revealed just how severe the problem was. Not only did Lobster have a visible defect, he had an internal one too, and it was life-threatening. As if that wasn't serious enough, it was also a rare condition that baffled even the SFSPCA specialists. It turns out that Lobster had been born with an underdeveloped diaphragm and pericardial sac, SFSPCA explained. Essentially, Lobster was missing the sac that protected his heart. In fact, the situation seemed so dire that staff said their goodbyes to little Lobster before his emergency surgery. It was up to vascular specialist Dr. Margot Mail and Dr. Jeanette Go to try and save Lobster's life. SFSPCA wrote, in a matter of minutes it was all over. They discovered that they could reconstruct a chest wall for Lobster using connective tissues and muscles in his body. The surgery was unprecedented, and it was a total success. Even though the odds were against him, Lobster beat them all. He even recovered from surgery quickly. Furthermore, in no time at all, he was ready to find a forever home. Lobster had the cone of shame on, John Bigelow told Barcroft Animals on December 1, 2016. He just had surgery and he was trying to press his nose against the window. Lita added he was making muffins, referencing Lobster's love of kneading his paws. No doubt this made his visible defect a little more obvious. Lobster was born with an extra paw on his foreleg that gave him a claw, just like his namesake. The Bigelows had previous experience looking after kitties with special needs and couldn't resist Lobster's charms. The couple took Lobster home with them, and they've been his humans ever since. But there were big things in store for Lobster when his parents introduced him on social media. Lobster's crooked tail and the unique way he uses his paw have made him an online sensation. It's fascinating how he catches things between his claws or uses the oversized limb to bat his toys around. In fact, Lobster's claw only seems to have made him more lovable. To date, he has amassed an Instagram army of over 18,500 followers. It seems his fans have all fallen for the crustacean little kitty, as their comments on his social media posts prove. Moreover, it's not just his claw that makes Lobster special either. He has some unusual eating habits too. He loves to eat. Loves it, Lita told. He's particularly oddly fond of greens, arugula or spinach. She added that Lobster also loves green beans. All those greens must be good for him since Lobster continues to go from strength to strength. Literally. He's super duper strong, Lita said. John agreed, saying it's kind of shocking, given what he's been through, how agile and strong. The Bigelows have embraced all of Lobster's eccentricities, and the kitty rewards them with his love. He's a very affectionate and amorous cat, Lita said. He likes to kiss us on our nose. As for the SFSPCA, well, it's overjoyed that Lobster has found a loving home. Pam Floquet was the volunteer who was playing with Lobster when he was adopted. She explained on Imgur just how much it means to her to see the cat happy. "It was one of the most gratifying adoptions I've done," Floquet recalled. "This is such a special kitty with such special needs, and his adoptive parents are experienced and so perfect."